Bro.
Sensex incoming. I'm taking fire.
Bruh. Bruh. Oh, there goes the Monarch package. So during 1973, this is next 40 something years until 2013. Ooh, I did not see that part. Bruh.
Watch your fire. Check your fire, or my next bullet goes in your.
What the? Bruh. I thought it was my teammate. Ooh.
Holding fresh mag. Changing mag.
I love the sniper. I'm dead. No way. Bruh. Are you? You're dead. Oh my.
Eyes up. Watch your fire.
I'm dead.
Eyes up.
Taking round.
Oh my god.
Eyes up.
I'm hit.
Did not kill him. Oh, I can fight. I cannot fight like 3 people. Oh my gosh. I don't think you can customize it.
Eyes up.
I like this Doom shotgun. I cannot see.
Eyes up. This is not how I die.
Holding fresh mag.
How?
What? Moving to the mark.
Decoy. Holding fresh mag.
I just died for the final kill, I guess.
People always find a way to profit off someone else's tragedy.
More profit than tragedy.
What do you mean?
San Francisco was a hoax. They did it with CGI.
Well, that's quite a revelation.
There's more. I have a podcast.
Wow. So in the Monarch episode 1, they just spent millions of dollars to buy some missiles and drones, but they don't. Godzilla does not destroy. I mean, well, back in the day, Godzilla did destroy Tokyo. It was a long time ago, but it's a different version Godzilla. It's not like the 1954. Well, it's not like during 1970s through 90s, like he sometimes destroys city, or he's been taken over by the aliens, or the aliens like control him. I mean, well, Godzilla, the 1990s, yes, he did, or the 1984 one, he did destroy the
You'll just be sitting here waiting for someone to bring you.
Tokyo, I think, or Kyoto, but it's kind of very sad.
I'll call you back.
Hold on. What I mean, well, it's just like Godzilla 1980s or 90s. He gets like, oh, he wants to destroy the city because he's like mad, but also he has his own son, so he doesn't like destroy city anymore. So, yeah.
How did you get in?
I have the keys.
Where did you get them?
I found them in my father's desk along with the keys.
Kill confirmed. Kill them and secure their tanks. Grenade! Move! Taking round.
Careful, Teresa.
Swapping mags. We have taken the lead.
Now back to 1959. Oh, well, I mean, what happened to this episode? Are we? I want to see what happened to Kiko, because remember she fell to her death after episode 1 ended, but we didn't see her what happened. So we're gonna keep seeing the past. So episode 2, we saw the Iron Dragon for some reason. And 54, they found Godzilla, but they nuke him. It didn't kill him. You can't kill it. It only gives them radiation. So, I mean,
Eyes up.
that's all that matters.
Dusted them.
But,
Changing mag.
are you, I think episode 8, we might see, not gonna talk about that, but okay, wait. I think the next Thursday at 8 p.m., what was it? We saw, I think, in the past, we saw he's going to the rocket. There's no way they're going to, like,
We've lost the lead.
Hollow Earth. I mean, like, they don't have this type of technology to go there, but maybe they will try go to Hollow Earth. Like, that would be amazing, like. I can't believe they're going to a Hollow Earth.
Friendly UAV online.
I think it's gonna be maybe not episode 8, maybe episode 9 or 10. I mean, it's gonna be like 10 episodes, and that's the end of the series. But no, there is gonna be like season 2 might come out next year. Maybe I think like late. I'm so excited. I mean, I love this series on Apple TV. It's so fun to watch.
Let's move.
Friendly Overwatch kilo inbound. Hostile inbound.
Bruh.
Swapping mags.
Enemy UAV active.
Стоять, не двигаться!
Down your weapon.
Я сказал не двигаться!
Flash, shield your eyes.
Friendly UAV online.
Okay, that's a Russian language. Okay, but and then he say, okay, you know what? I'll let you guys listen to what he was saying in Russian. But here, I'll tell you what he just said.
Не хотим помочь. Если ты их съешь, то заболеешь. Можешь
Enemy
умереть.
KIA.
Kill confirmed.
Ты имеешь в виду загрязнение? Это сказка. Для особо любопытных, чтобы лазить.
Зачем? Зачем взрывать это?
Старики говорят, что правительство прожгли дыру в земле.
Тебе
Mission time is half over. Maintain enemy UAV active.
Идите сами.
UAV on station.
Okay, so this Russian boy is about like this radiation or chemitation, say, to scare like the curious. Like, is that actually true, Chad? Like, I will like burn the something like evil or something. I cannot remember.
Check your fire or my next bullet goes in your head.
Also, and now they found this like a reactor area, and this is where well, it's not the full-grown Muto. It's a baby version, like the swarm, which is kind of interesting, but they are pretty dangerous. They're like creepy crawlers, but so that's mean in episode 8, Kate and Kentaro are going to this radiation area where her grandmother died. Oh, what, did she die? Because we maybe she might die because all those Muto swarm creatures. I cannot remember what it's called, but might forget until next Thursday. It comes like every Friday, but it comes like 8 p.m. Ooh.
Secure. Kill confirmed. Finish it.
Changing mag.
Bruh. And yeah, and that's what happened about episode 1. Like, how did she, like, you know what, matter not, you know, just, oh my god, what am I doing? I'm running around circles talking about Monarch like I see a monster.
Friendly mosquito deployed. Hostiles deployed a mosquito. Hostile
Okay, really? And also, they were talking about his dad about what missing in Alaska, but he survived, and he was somewhere at the desert since episode 6. He was alive, but his dad had to run away because Godzilla was woken up in the sand. But this reference, where Godzilla woke up in the sand, this is from Godzilla vs. Mothra, but there's no way Mothra, like, exists yet. I mean, this is during, like, 2015 events. Because we're not in the future, so we're still in the past. Like, they're in the past right now, but...
Loading fresh mag.
Also, the one creature that is in this series, we saw Godzilla, but it's not alone. He's not alone. Well, during episode 1, there's a, well, we saw Kong, but this is during 1973 version of him, but it's not the full grown. And then, this old man from Skull Island, I mean, he was talking about, like, he will, like, die when he explained about the, something, like, important for a future, like a legacy. And he was about to get killed from Mother Longlegs, but, you know, like the giant spider. And one day, he got saved by another spider creature. It's not the Mother Longlegs, it's like a, mental claw? I think that's what it's called, but I cannot remember what kaiju that is, but... What else? Oh yeah, also during episode 1, kind of almost the end of the series, we saw this Muto eggs. But this is like the first form, which is kind of interesting. So does that mean this is a what is that? It's like a first form version. Because there's like a lot of them, because if there's a lot of them, they might grow to the adult one, then it's gonna be over. You can't defeat all those kaiju, so it's gonna be impossible.
Hey, why haven't you called back? What happened? There's nothing here for us. What, was someone there? Kate? Did you know? Know what? Kate? I gotta go. Kate, what did you find out? Whose apartment is it? It's his. Mom, are you there? Mom? Mom!
Okay, you know, there's this woman said it's a Kentaro mom. She said about like there's an early warning, but it was Godzilla. But we don't know. They like I mean Godzilla's just like an angry monster, but he doesn't destroy Tokyo anymore. He's the savior. But what am I missing? Yeah. Oh, also yeah. So Godzilla is in the series, but we don't see him too much. He's still somewhere in the world, but hiding. And then second monster I just talked about, well, there's a Mother Longlegs, a mental claw spider, but just saved the old man. I think his name is William Renda, but it's like a future, oh well, the 1971. And what else? Oh my god, that actually scared me. Okay, so, and then there was a Kong version. Oh, there's Kong 1973 we saw. What else? Also, there's a new creature we never seen in a Monsterverse show. There's an Iron Dragon. We got Dragon in the show, but it's just I thought it's a fairy tale, but it's almost it's real. And finally, it's what else? It was the Frost Rock, like a giant iceberg creature with a 4 leg, and it's like color black and it's like hardened, and it has it has his power like a ice that can like freeze people or the machine type thing. Also, he always the creatures always interact with fire. And what else? I think that's all the creature. No, and also the Muto, like the first form. Also, we see Godzilla the 2014 version. That's kind of good throwback. But also, we see Godzilla like a 2019 or 2022 version. But this is showing 2015, and his doors to play looks same from before. Bruh. What else other creature in the show? Maybe we might see more creatures coming soon on episode 8 through 9 or 10. After 3 more episodes done, there is gonna be season 2 is confirmed. And I think that's all the creature they have during this season. It was pretty fun to watch. Ooh, what is this part? Oh. And here also, which is so fun fact about episode 1, this reminds me of Chernobyl. Like here, let me show you on the screen. Does it look like almost Chernobyl to you in Modern Legacy of Monsters? I think like I saw Danger Bio make like an episode 1 or 2 breakdown video. He said something about this looked like Chernobyl to me. Like, I mean, that's kind of interesting reference, a little bit. And here's the reference. Danger File Monarch. Let's see a monster breakdown. Right here, this one.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first breakdown for the new Monarch Legacy of Monsters series. After years of anticipation, we finally got to sink our teeth into this new Monsterverse adventure. There's lots to cover, including lore and Easter eggs for the series, so I'm going to try to keep this video flowing quickly. Now, there's mostly
also try to listen to this.
to
It's very
about with the first
important.
2 episodes, but there are a few things that Episode 1 starts off with a Kong Skull Island recap of sorts, leading into John Goodman's character, Phil Ronda's cryptic message. Now, we've already seen this scene thanks to an early preview from IGN, but it's nice to see it finally in the actual full episode. As the monster from Skull Island, the Mother Longlegs, in this new titan called the Manticore Battle, Ronda throws out his Monarch back to sea, which starts the chain of events that leads to the thrilling story unfolding when the bag is found. Later, as a deep-sea fisherman, next we get to see the epic intro scene in all its glory, and I really have to say I love it. Or one of those sort of intros, but I thoroughly enjoy this for what it is. The episode cuts to the year 2008, after the Godzilla fight emerges. The story starts with our co-main lead character, Kate Randa. Yes, she's related to Bill, on a flight travel to a very familiar place in Godzilla lore, Tokyo. Here we see the new world forming after the Titans. Giants are with us. And this is when the first evidence of Kate's PTSD that drives her role in this story shows up. The reason why? Well, she suffered a traumatic event before the mighty Godzilla himself. She's in Japan to settle her supposedly dead father's affairs. I thought it was really cool to see how prepared the night in Japan was. These shots of the missile launchers from the city just screams Terror Godzilla, and I absolutely love that. It makes it all more sweeter nice in Japan as well. The only Godzilla. Once Kate makes it to her father's old apartment, the legacy secrets start to come out. Here Kate finds out that her father had a secondary secret family. This unfortunate truth is the catalyst for the events to come next. First, the show cuts to what I believe is the strongest aspect, the 1950s flashback scenes. If you're unfamiliar, the series is going to bounce back and forth with these dialogues right after the events of Godzilla in the early days of our here's the introduction of the characters Kiko, and the big two for lore fans, Lee Shaw and Bill Randa. Now, in this series, they share what we believe are some of the best interactions between each other in the show. Between all the human characters, and their adventures are easily the best part of the entire series so far. Well, other than one other part. We'll save that for the bottom box as new episodes air. This scene is from the very first days of Monarch, the Titan versus the agency famous as Monsterverse. Now, these characters are like later research scenes. I goodness, stay tuned for more. They're aiming to prove that monsters truly do exist. So they break into an off-limits area that's supposedly full of radiation. There they meet a young boy Detective Gear. He informs them that there's not any danger at all. That it but out of what? This is directly similar to what we saw happen in Godzilla 2008.
Yep.
Everyone was told it was dangerous and unsafe to enter, but it was all just a lie. The episode then cuts back to Kate and her newly discovered half-brother, Taro. This really is a deep moment for me in the series I've seen. I'm sure those who have lived similar stories in real life can definitely resonate with that. The show then cuts back to the our trio of monster hunters are in the heart of the abandoned facility. As Shaw after the mistakes, it's time for some science shit. God, I love this character already. Now back to Kate as a mom's lair. In early morning one thing was near. Kentaro and his mother rush down to reconnect with Kate and ensure she knows what to do since she's not emotional. I really love right here when Kentaro's mother says the word Jiro. Classic Godzilla. Now during this chaos, we see Kate's horrible past come to the forefront. Emergency real or not, Kate can't handle her past nightmares. The PTSD element to her character is pretty cool, and it constantly brings us back to that epic 2014 Godzilla in San Francisco, which is always a good thing. Now, my predictions are three phrases that have been different and found what they were looking for. Pseudo eggs, but not that pseudo. This is going to be explained more as we go. Stick with it.
Okay, here's that. So they found the Muto eggs, and look, pay attention.
I love the banter between these three characters. They're such good, relatable human beings. And I have to say, there's a good contrast between this set of characters and the modern set, which you will come to see in this series moves forward. The flashback scenes are full of amazing lore, with classic-style, strong characters that remind me of a bygone era of shows from the 90s and 2000s. While the modern scenes hit hard, storytelling strong points like emotions and dealing with them under extreme stress, it does seem like the show's creators tried to make human characters for all sorts of viewers, and I have to give them credit there. Next, Kiko bravely, or stupidly, decides to go down to collect samples from the eggs. Before we see what happens, we have
Actually, let me do this. Here, just watch the actual episode, but no copyright, so this belongs to Warner Brothers or Toho.
far away.
We need to get a sample of the genetic material. Do you want to go down there?
Well, yeah, I mean, they appear to be normal.
Appears to be.
Talking about new goddamn species, Lee. We can't afford to pass up an opportunity to learn whatever we can.
We can, if it's gonna get our asses killed.
Then why are we here?
I just think that we should... I have a bad feeling about this. Okay?
Billy's right. We're not going home empty-handed.
Whoa.
I know the sample protocol.
Okay, come back over the rail.
I'm the lightest. You boys can pull me up if I get in trouble.
Okay. We are not just letting you go down there.
No.
You're not letting me?
Billy.
She's right. It's gotta be her.
What are you doing? Billy, what are you... Hey, Bill, stop! Stop! Both of you stop! Tell me exactly how much time you need down there to collect enough genetic material.
5 minutes.
Okay. We'll do it together.
I love this series, Chad, about Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Also, I actually love, like, Wyatt Russell voice. Actually, the cast or the actor of the series looks so good. I might do a Battle Royale soon.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate all threats. Don't hold back. Bloody hell.
So everything just goes back to normal?
Bruh. And this.
The other woman's gonna have a lot of questions.
Taking effective fire.
These unlocked. You know you found what Dad was apparently a lying ass. Is that enough for you? The father was so bad. I want to show you something.
In the area. Check your bloody fire. Taking the lead. Reloading. We've secured the lead.
Look around.
Taking effective fire. Enemy UAV active.
It is for that. We have 2
Taking effective fire.
Bruh. Okay. I almost shot that. What? What?
July 7th. Seriously, stop. I'm trying to get it open.
Got movement in this area.
Doesn't matter, we won. Also, guys, I forgot this series about Monarch, Crazy Monster that I just said the first word about. But yeah, Monarch. You know, the company. It's like a, these Monarch people.
You help me and I'll get out of your life forever.
I might know something.
Go away. I'm eating.
Come on, May.
Actually, her name is May. Okay, so spoiler. I think on episode 7, episode 7, her actually name Kara. I think that's her name is, and also she's working with someone. It's not Monarch. I mean, it's not Monarch. It's like actual different people. What was it? Also, we thought it was. Oh my god, I forgot the. Let's see. What I remember, you saw my GTA video with my friends, and I just realized they're working with Apex. Are they actually working Apex Cybernetics during like 2015? Like, wow. So that's like 9 years. This is 9 years ago. Well, okay, this is 8 years ago. Okay, you know what, guys? Pretend this is 2024, right? During Godzilla vs. Kong event, since the movie launched in 2021, but they're actually working, with Apex company, which is kind of crazy. And also, they were about to build Mega Godzilla. Well, it was during 2024. That takes a lot of people to build this giant Mega Godzilla. That's kind of crazy.
You are still useful to me. Semtex incoming!
I cannot fight a lot of people. I cannot fight 3 people.
Grenade! Back! Stun grenade! Changing mag!
I kind of like this revolver.
Eyes up!
I'm dead.
Dusted him! Careful! Against the left. Swapping mags!
Oh, no scope.
That move.
Oh, chainsaw. Oh. I cannot see. I'm dead. Bruh.
Holding fresh man. Eyes up.
Whoever has it is in the circle. They ran a small slice through the crypt and immediately took down when they saw stuff. Let's get it out.
Check your fire.
So, you want me to do something to do there? I'll take care of it. For everything, really helpful.
No! I was killing him. They're so mad. Ouch. Oh my god, no way. Go, go, go. I'm not risking someone steal it. Oh. I got a counter UAV, but...
They will not. Eyes up. Stun grenade. This is not how I die. Sentry coming. Eyes up.
Ooh. That was lucky.
Going around like it's a field trip, like they've been waiting for it.
That's not who he was. なんでこいつ話してる？もし親父がサンフランシスコじゃなくて、俺とここにいたら生きてるよ。
でもパパはジーゼにサンフランシスコいなかった。日本語話さないと思ってた。そんなこと言ってない。パパと私の秘密の言葉だった。I
Oh.
don't speak it anymore.
これで信用すると思うか？
Resurgence. Let's do this.
Wasn't trying to trick anyone.
One map are we in? Okay, might play this. San Francisco 2014. Wow.
Dad?
Katie, where are you?
Dad, oh my god, are you alright? We've been calling and calling.
Where are you?
We're at a camp.
Where? Exactly. Where are you standing right now?
I'm at the Red Cross tent near the north entrance. Dad? Dad, are you there?
This is actually his dad. So I thought like his dad like died during G-Day, but he somehow survived. He went to Alaska, went missing, and he made it out, which is good. So
Enemy soldier incoming.
So if we saw that since episode 6 and he drawn Godzilla away, but what next?
今すぐママのところへ行かないと死ぬほど心配してんだよ。
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
ごめんなケイト。でもお前は強い。お前なら大丈夫だ。
That's just sad. And now his dad is going to be gone. Just dip.
お前なら大丈夫だ。Sorry.
But that his dad like died, but somehow he's survived.
Kill you won't let them.
And that his dad just went out.
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
It's about a week after.
But somehow he's. Oh wait, this me. I'm like a leader.
He wasn't perfect, but he wasn't a boss. He had some reason for doing what he did. The answers have to be here.
Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. Mark a drop point for your squad and lead them in.
Stop. Stop. Come back.
Yeah, wait a minute. That's her grandmother's. She has the photo that has a Godzilla footstep.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Mark the remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
What is her picture in these photos?
We all know what she's saying on. So she knows about Godzilla, but she kind of like died.
You have a buy station inbound. Enemy buy station incoming. Friendly buy station is ready.
Same as you, Billy, just close him. Thank you.
Your squad mates redeploying. Well done.
And here's the Muto baby creature.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
You're in for 3 minutes, so get to work.
Seems to be multiple sets of appendages. Mama trying to surface caffeine.
Enemy soldier incoming. You got reinforcements inbound. Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
No!
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your attack map. Go get hunting.
I almost kill him. Here's the baby Muto creature. So what happened after Kiko died and this reactor facility like broke down? I think Kate, Kantaro, and the others are going to the same reactor where her grandmother died, which is very sad.
Move it. Enemies dropping into the AO. Enemy destroyed. Use your attack map to hunt down the rest.
Ooh. Nope. Oh my stamina. Teammate, please. Where's me? What are you doing?
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
Teammate, please. Don't. And yeah, she died in episode 1.
Failure ain't fatal.
So we don't know what
An
happened.
opportunity to do better.
since this episode just ended, so now maybe they didn't survive. I mean, she didn't survive the fall, and she got dragged from those creatures. Manoa, and this is during 1952. That's like 7 years?
That's gonna stick around a while. Those islands as lousy with sailors, Marines. Could pick a fight with one of them instead of two of our own.
Yeah, that's 7 years.
Sometimes the fight picks you, sir. What's the fight even about?
Okay, and what's it to this YouTube?
So jumps back to Kate. The emergency warning has been canceled and things can go back to normal. Here we see that Kate's kind of a jerk, and well, she's got some baggage that will either drive you to like or dislike her more as the show goes on. And there's a lot of that in this series. It's not like these characters are bad in terms of storytelling or writing, but there are times to where you question their decisions and the morality of them. We all know people like this in real life, but regarding the show, it's up to us to decide how we handle them. And that's pretty cool. Now together, Kentaro and Kate discover a hidden safe and align the clues to be able to unlock it. Inside, the secrets of their father and Monarch lie. We then are introduced to the character May. She's a hacker tech guru of sorts, and Kentaro thinks she can help access the old video logs found in their father's old Monarch bag. Her and Kentaro have a past relationship, and here we see it didn't end on a good note. Still, May decides to help. They go back to her place to take a look at the Monarch files. Here she quickly breaks into the outdated security on the files, and our three modern-day characters have officially broken into Monarch's records. And to the dismay of Monarch themselves, an alert is triggered back at Monarch HQ that someone had hacked in using long-thought-to-be-lost files. Naturally, this gets them very worked up, and they rush to uncover what is going on. Meet Tim, one of the lead Monarch agents in the series. He's shocked that someone hacked into Bill Ronda's old files, and he decides he's going to get some answers. Back to May's computer now. Piles of intel are being unlocked, a true legacy of Monarch secrets. We now get to go back to see Kate and Kentaro's father. After G-Day, San Francisco was in rebuild mode. Kate is at a camp where medical attention is being given to those injured after the Titan battle. And here we get to meet their father and see firsthand his questionable parenting and, well, lifestyle. He tells Kate in a cryptic way that she will likely never see him again, and he's on some secret mission of sorts. And when they're done speaking, he, for a lack of better word, runs away from his screaming 20-some-year-old daughter. Like I said before, our modern characters may make questionable moral decisions throughout the show, but there are real reasons behind it. Nothing feels forced. And that's saying a lot with modern writing. We cut back to the current timeline where Kate explains that their father's plane had crashed and, well, there was no sign of it. We're going to learn more about this as the series goes on. May's computer then reveals something more. Kate and Kentaro's grandmother, who just so happens to be the character Pico, we'll talk about that more as things play out. And it's no threat that can only come from one beast. The episode then quickly cuts back to the 50s as our trio attempts to get some Titan DNA. The tension here builds, and you just know something bad is about to happen. So we got a Titan breakdown on these new beasts called Endoswarmers in the works, along with all the new monsters in the series. So stop the subscribe button to stay up to date. Next, everything quickly turns for the worse. The ground rumbles and begins to collapse. This stirs the infants in their eggs and causes them to hatch. What plays out next is one of the most suspenseful scenes in the entire Monsterverse, in my opinion. Not since Soul Island have we had this sort of intimate monster action where life and death is truly no joke. Pico and Shaw rush to escape, but the Endoswarmers are fast and work together as a team to catch the prey. I really like this aspect right here as they both scramble for their lives. Shaw, being a military-trained man, is able to quickly pull himself up the rope, escaping the monsters. But Kiko, being a scientist woman who has no business in ever practicing a 25-foot rope climb, has to be pulled up by Bill. This is a small group of Kiko, but I love
Ooh, this must breathe.
Kiko's no wimp. She's really fighting for her life here, while the boys give it their all to save her. This is a really tense scene, and something that the Monsterverse has truly been lacking in recent years. As mighty as their efforts are, though, it's not enough. She's
And yeah, so she's gone, and
At least the ending of episode 1. Let's move on to episode 2 now, since they both released at once. Episode 2 starts off going back to the interesting timeline of the early days of Monarch. I'm going to tell you right now, before you get confused, the show does a lot of bouncing around between different timelines. While watching the show, you can kind of figure it out. In the sense of me explaining it to you right now, it might get a little bit confusing. But in short, episode 2 has a lot of the origin stories of the characters that we were introduced to in episode 1. Here, I'll just explain. We see Lee Shaw in a meeting with the character General Puckett, who will have a larger role to play in the series. Why is he here? Well, it turns out that Shaw is a good guy with ladies, and he couldn't handle that a few of his comrades were being inappropriate with a local young woman. I really can't blame him here, and apparently, neither can General. He's excused of any punishment, and is then assigned to protect a new Japanese scientist, which of course is Miko from episode 1. And now as we get to see the two characters initially meet, I love seeing how they're both polar opposites in terms of their character and how they interact because of that. The following Jeep scene is a damn good time and shows how you can make character dialogue scenes more fun and enjoyable. Do you want a human character chatty scene in a room full of meh characters? Or do you want a badass World War II era Jeep with this fun scientist chick and a cool guy military type dude who saves women from idiots driving like a pro with these epic views? You tell me. The story then cuts back to 2015 to the character Kintaro. He's restless and just can't let his father himself go. So he decides to head back to his dad's old office where the Monarch bag was found. And here he lets out some of his years worth of pent-up frustration towards his dad. In the heat of the moment, he calms his mind and is able to discover even more of Monarch's secrets. Lee Shaw and his current whereabouts? Is he alive? We're just gonna have to wait and see. Now, just as parts of the mystery begin to unravel, we cut back to Lee and Kiko. The show really excels at pacing in these first 2 episodes. They're pretty long in length, but it just seems like they fly by. I love how this scene plays on how we as humans tend to judge people on their looks and our initial interactions with them. Kiko and Shaw are both great characters and they seem like actual good humans in this story. And the way how they banter back and forth here is really done in a way that's just enjoyable to me. Next, we're introduced to a familiar character just with a familiar face. Bill Brando, or at least himself. It's great to see the show pay this much respect to the character. It really does feel like this series is devoted to going here. The show cuts back to our character Kate. We get some time spent on her walking in the Tokyo streets. She's clearly character Tim from episode 1 returns. Monarch had found her. He confronts her about the open Monarch files that she, May, and Kintaro had accessed in episode 1. He says she's not in trouble. Well, not yet. But he needs to have those files. He doesn't handle those out, so she lashes out in front of us, assuming these Monarch people are no good and out to harm her. But it doesn't work out so well. And all of a sudden, she's trapped in a car with a bag over her head. This triggers more of her PTSD, bringing us back to her nightmare, Godzilla. Kate panics out of the control, wrecking her crowded street. Kate escapes, and our story drives forward. Back to the past. The inclusion of Rhonda had thrown a dynamic into the situation that had thrown the relationships between Kiko and Shaw off. Maybe their two personalities had finally begun to clash. Or maybe Shaw acted out after seeing Kiko was more interested in conversations with Rhonda that it made him jealous. Regardless, it results in Shaw saying he's out and he leaves the two scientists to continue on their own. Now alone, Rhonda and Kiko discuss what the mutos or monsters truly are. Bill even mentions the first time he thinks he might have seen Godzilla. Backstory about Rhonda's horrible experience on the USS Lottie, the ship he mentions in Kong Skull Island. Before we get into that, we're back in the year 2015. The Monarch agents have found May's apartment now, and her fate was sealed, along with the others. She decides to leave with Kate. Jumping to Kintaro, he's still with his mother, and she explains a bit of history about this mysterious Lee Shaw character. All of a sudden, Tim and his fellow Monarch agent come knocking on the door. The show really does show the reach of Monarch's arms. They are practically the same level as the CIA at this point in the timeline in the lore. But Kintaro, like his half-sister Kate, is able to escape with some clever thinking and the help of his mom. Back to the USS Lottie now. After boarding the wrecked ship and cautiously walking through storm-tight hallways, Rhonda finds what he was looking for. His old bed he served on the ship, along with the chest full of his possessions. We quickly cut back to the character. We see him witnessing a miraculous thing happening in the sky. A weird effect in the sky that's somehow connected to all these strange things happening in this area regarding radioactivity. He gets a bad feeling and rushes back to Rhonda and Kiko. Now back in modern times, Kate, Kentaro, and May meet up yet again. And with all three now on the run, they decide they need to stick together. There could be someone who might be able to help them. Back to Bill and Kiko. They stumble upon an area of the ship covered in a strange organic substance. It's pretty gross looking, and it can't possibly lead to anything good. What it does lead to is quite shocking, actually. The bodies of Rhonda's shipmates. Preserved in a mucusy tomb. For 9 years they've been dead, but the substance has kept their bodies from decaying. This is something straight from a horror film, and I absolutely love it. Naturally, this gives our characters a bad feeling, and they decide
Oh my god, dumb. Okay.
Back to the future.
Dumb. Okay, what am I doing?
At this moment, we don't exactly know why, but something definitely feels off about this place, which is about to be explained. Here they find the man himself, Colonel Lee Shaw, played by the one and only Kurt Russell. Once he learns who they are, the table is set and the pieces are in motion. They inform him on why they are there and how they are connected to it. And this sparks Shaw's interest. You can really see his brain begin to start working here. And for an old guy, it works pretty damn good. Now, there's a reason why he doesn't look as old as he should be. I know some of you guys are thinking that because they see the show. So what does Shaw decide to do after learning what's going on here? He decides to break out.
Operators from that squad.
In one swift motion, he cuts his ankle monitor off and tells them they have about a minute to figure out if they want to run and discover their father's secrets,
there are 24
eventually
enemies
find him
active.
alive,
Kill them all.
or if they just
Enemy
want to stand
soldier
there and let
incoming.
honor catch them. They have to wait for episode 3 to learn the decision they make, but I'm sure
No.
there's a reason here why Shaw took Rhonda's family. The relationship he had with their grandparents was very close. And we learn one reason why that is when the show gets back to finally reveals himself in the
We lost.
the ship's hull like it was paper. And just like the bug creatures from the first episode, we're going to have a breakdown specifically on this new Titan incident coming up on the channel in the near future. Be sure and come back to Dangerous to watch that when we do go full depth in on this new beast. As this series. And if you listen
Hey, that's
close,
it.
you probably heard some familiar.
There's still more episodes, so try to still watch. Stay in tune and watch, I mean. You know what? I'm gonna make a part 4 video, so I'll be right back for Jurassic World. The aftermath. So hold on, give me like a few minutes.